I think about them as visual aids in meditation, and I think about them as grounding devices that literally and physically forced me to seat myself and sit doing one process over and over again.
My name is Mahari Chabwera, and I'm an artist from Newport News, Virginia. I mostly consider myself a painter. Recently, I've been working with beads in addition to oil paint. Different places around the world have been using beads from like early civilization. They were making them out of shells, they were making them out of seeds, they were making them really out of anything. And then I think maybe it was the 1500s or 1600s. Beads started being exported from Europe to the rest of the world and then kind of like took over these more organic kinds of beads. I started beading 5 years ago. I was working in a shared studio space in Newport News, Virginia, in a building called the Contemporary Arts Network. It was their headquarters space. And so they were launching their first patron residency. There was about 5 or 6 of us working in that space. And one of the artists that was in the residency, Nastasia Swift, she was making a 40-foot quilt. And so I helped her bead the fringes on that quilt. Just the process of stringing the beads onto this thread was like really, really satisfying. And so I was like, okay, I can do this with my paintings too. I had like a green piece that I thought of as like the embodiment of heart chakra energy, and it had these moon cycles on the side. And so originally I was thinking that I would use this golden mica paste medium, fill in those moons on the side. But then I thought, well, this would be so much cooler if I bead these moons. Since I started beading those moons on that piece, like I've just kind of continued to work with that theme. I like thinking about the cosmos. I like thinking about these celestial bodies that are in the sky that have this impact on us and our lives and how we move through the world and our bodies. The shapes, they have a rich historical, spiritual, and cultural significance. I'm at the beginning process of learning what that is and what they are, and I think because it's such a long and slow and time-consuming way of making something, given the opportunity to really be with myself and let things come up. And I think when making these, I hoped people would see these and feel like a centeredness or like a groundedness, like an exhale. That would be really nice.